what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I'm finally going to be reacting to you guys' assumptions of me. I'm literally the last person ever to finally do this video. It's been like a trend on YouTube for forever now, and I'm just finally getting around to doing it. I'm excited to do this video because I feel like it's fun to see like what you guys think of me or how you view me. Also a little bit nervous. I definitely skimmed through some of these and there are way more than I thought I was going to get, but there's some really good ones. So I'm gonna go through it and basically answer all of you guys' assumptions of me. Let's just go ahead and get into it. You want to get married in the next 2 years. Probably. That you're always positive and happy. I think this one's like half true and half not true. I think most of the time I'm like very just happy and like, I don't know, all over the place. Just really happy, bubbly, silly person. But I definitely have my days where I'm like really off. Like for example, this past weekend was just one of those weekends where I was off. I just wasn't in that happy of a mood. So I definitely have my times where I'm not in a good mood, but when I'm in a bad mood, I'm always like trying to get myself out of it. Like I'm like, Alexa, come on, let's just like get moving. Like let's get out of this little bad mood. Let's get happy again. I try to get myself out of it, but I definitely have my times where I have a bad mood. Something ticks me off. I can get fired up sometimes. But yeah, for the most part, I'm pretty happy, I think. An angel of very good taste in coffee and clothes, a true inspiration. Well, first off, thank you. Second off, I'd like to think that I have good taste in coffee, and I would like to think I have good taste in clothes, although what I wear is like very simple. Like I'm literally wearing a cardigan and like a little tank top thing, so I don't have like that out there of style, but I try to dress like kind of cute. That you're down to earth and fun to be around. You seem so sweet. I like to think that I'm fun to be around, and I like to think I'm pretty down to earth. You have the same personality off camera as you do on camera. I definitely think this is true. Like I feel like especially now, I feel like when I first started YouTube, I didn't get to show you guys as much of my personality, but I feel like now you guys are starting to see more of me and like my true personality, so I do feel like I'm pretty much the same on camera as I am off camera. But I will say for the most part, if I'm like having a bad day, I tend to not vlog. You know what I mean? If I'm like angry or in a bad mood or really sad, I'm not gonna like pull out the camera and vlog. So you guys don't necessarily always get to see that, but I do feel like I've shared like my struggles and my thoughts and stuff on stuff. But for the most part, like overall, I definitely think I have the same personality on camera as I do off camera. You and Eddie will get engaged soon. There's a lot about me and Eddie. I think that we'll probably get engaged like soon-ish in the span of time. You were popular in high school. This could not be further from the truth. I was like a nobody in high school. I was always very shy and quiet. I had like my small group of friends, which I loved. Like they were like the best friends. I don't stay in touch with all of them anymore, but whenever I think back to high school, like I really truly loved all my friends. I hope that they're doing the best. I had like the best time with all of them, but I definitely was far from popular. I like just didn't talk at all. I was so shy. I feel like I've grown out of my bubble a lot since high school. I feel like I'm definitely still shy in like some situations, but I feel like I don't know. I feel like I've come out of my little shell. You are very close to your family. This is very true. Oh my gosh, the lighting just got crazy. I think that's very true. I love my family. Family is like so important to me, I think, because they're gonna be the ones that are there for you no matter what. All the time. They're like your support group, and I love my family. I think they're like so great. I'm so forever thankful for all of them. My mom, my dad, my brother, like all of my extended family or whatever. Eddie's family, like I'm very close with his family also. We love family, him and I. Like we just love family, and I'm so glad that I'm with somebody that also values family. You are naturally an organized person, 100% true. I can't help it. I am type A planner, organized. Although if you saw my room, sometimes you wouldn't think that. You made the first move toward Eddie instead of the other way around. I would say this is half true. If you guys don't know the story of how we met, maybe we'll have to make that in like a whole nother video because it is a whole separate thing. But like I kind of made like a little inkling towards him, and then he was the one that like made the first move. So if you guys want to see that, like a how we met video, I made one on our vlog channel, but I'd be so more than willing to do one on here for you guys to watch. You wanted to be an interior designer when you were younger. Actually, no, I am not good at like home decor, designing anything. Honestly, I'm shocked my room turned out as good as it did. You guys didn't see my room like even I think a year ago. It was just like like it wasn't cute. Like I'm really not that good at decorating. I never have been. I'm excited one day to have my own place and like do decor and stuff in my own house, but I'm a little bit scared that it's not going to turn out very cute because I just am not good at that. You're a really great friend and always a good listener and advice giver. I would like to think that I'm a good friend, and I would like to think I give good advice. I feel like sometimes my advice is a little pushy to my friends in the aspect of like if my friends are like talking about boys or going through boy stuff and some boys being stupid, I'm like, okay, then like bye-bye, see you never, like this is over, he's dumb, I'm over it, like so I think I'm a good advice giver and that I want them to like have the best, you know, but a bad advice giver in the fact that I'm like, nope, I think he's not treating you good, so bye-bye. Whereas like, I don't know, it could have been okay. But I like to think that I'm a pretty good friend and a pretty good listener. You find it difficult to sleep in on the weekend because you're used to getting up early during the week. This is pretty true. I just like getting up early, and I found even more like as I've gotten older, I love going to bed early. Like I'm always in bed by like 9, 10 o'clock. I love going to bed early and I love waking up early. Like 6:45, 7 o'clock is what my alarms are usually set for, and I just love it. I feel so good waking up early. I do not like going to bed late at all, and I hate sleeping in. I just feel like I'm wasting my day if I'm sleeping in. And because I like to get up early during the weekdays, I definitely think like I have my body clock set. The other day, I went to bed at like 11 o'clock and wanted to sleep in and ended up waking up at 7:30 just because my body clock is like so used to getting up early. You want to have 3 kids minimum. I definitely want to have at least 3 kids. I think that would be so fun. You're funny. I like to think I'm funny. You're thinking about quitting. I don't know if you're talking about like quitting YouTube, but no, definitely not. Like I don't ever plan on stopping anytime soon. I plan on doing this like all through my master's degree, all through when I'm working full, like I want to do this for a really long time. You are tall. That is pretty true. I think I'm taller for a girl. I'm like 5'6", 5'7", like right in between there. So I think that's like a little bit taller than the typical girl, but yeah. McDonald's is your fave fast food. True. You're picky at eating. That is so false. It's not even funny. I can't even think of a food that I don't like. Like I used to not like tomatoes or ketchup or coconut. I didn't hate it, but like I definitely didn't want to eat it. But now I can't think of a single food that I won't eat. Like I'll eat anything. I had a couple that said you get everything you want from your parents, that I'm spoiled. Here's the thing that I'm just gonna say is I feel like I've been very blessed. Like my family, I've been very blessed. And I wouldn't say that I'm spoiled. To me, being spoiled is like when you think and you assume that you're gonna get everything and not have to work for anything in life. And I think my parents did a very, very, very good job of giving me things and spoiling me, like treating me to things, but teaching me responsibility and that I'm gonna have to work for things in life, but also like trying to set me up on the right path, success in life, doing things that are going to make sure that I'm on the right foot like when I get out of college and stuff like that. I don't want to go into a bunch of detail because I don't think that I need to explain all of that, but I'm just gonna say I don't think that you should necessarily judge somebody because you don't know the reason why people's parents buy them or do certain things for them. And I think the reason that my parents raised me the way that they did and did the things that they did has to do a lot with how they grew up and they wanted me to have things that they necessarily didn't have. And I think it's taught me a lot. I definitely think I have like good work ethic. It's taught me a lot. They definitely made me work for things. They also like did treat me very well and got me things. I'm very lucky. I'm very blessed. I'm not denying that at all. But I think that it's taught me that I want to do that for my children. That I want to teach my children the same things that my parents taught me, in the fact that I'm going to help you the best that I can, but I also want you to learn and I want you to work for what you have to get. I think that's the best way I'm gonna explain it. You are a romantic person. I think I'm sentimental is the word that I would use. I'm very sentimental. Like I love little things, little moments. You started making YouTube just for getting money. No. I started making YouTube because I had always loved it like so much, and I just like had an itch to do it. Like I just felt like it was something I needed to do, and I literally did YouTube for like 2 years before I even started making a little bit of money off of it. Like I do not make a ton of money at all. I make like a tiny little bit. You want to be a famous YouTuber? Also far from the truth, believe it or not. I feel like people just assume that if you're doing YouTube that you want to be like huge, and that's not at all what I want. I don't want to have like millions and millions of subscribers. I'm so happy and so content with like what I have right now. I love the videos I've been putting out. I love the interactions I've been having with you guys. I'm loving just chit-chatting with you guys and like being able to make connections with you guys. Like I'm loving that right now. And of course I'd love to grow more, but I'm so content with where I am right now. You have a real Instagram page for your personal life. I actually don't. I thought about doing this when I first started making YouTube videos. I definitely considered having like one for my YouTube and one for my personal life, but I eventually just kind of used the one that I had and like started posting more stuff about YouTube or just like posting more in general. I used to never post on my Instagram, and now I try to post a lot more often. You are overly obsessed with your boyfriend. I would beg to differ. I very much so love him. I love spending time with him. He's like my best freaking friend. He is very important to me and very special to me, but I wouldn't say that I am obsessed with him. I feel like if you're in a relationship, you like are kind of obsessed with your boyfriend and or girlfriend and the fact that like you love to be with them, and like I obviously talk about him a lot, like he's on my channel and stuff a lot, but I wouldn't say I'm like overly obsessed. I think I'm like just the right amount of obsessed. You wish YouTube was your full-time job and you wish you got sponsors. I don't think that this is true. At this point in my life, I don't necessarily wish YouTube was my full-time job. I think if I were to have kids, I would more or less want to do YouTube full-time and like vlog my kids and stuff so that I can be at home with them and sharing it with you guys. I think that would be so much fun to like share my family and show my family like evolving and growing up and stuff with you guys. I would love to do that, but right now I love doing YouTube, but I also like having like a job. It like gets me on a schedule more, I feel like, which I enjoy doing, and I enjoy going to work and like interacting with people. So I don't wish that it were my full-time job right now, and I don't really wish that I got sponsors. I'm like so happy with how things are right now. I could care less, honestly. I just love doing this. You love to drink coffee. True. You are an extrovert. I don't think so. I think I'm an introvert because I like to be like at home by myself. Like I love my me time. I love my personal time. I like to just chill by myself. I also love to be with my friends though, but I don't think like if I'm at a party, I'm more of an introvert. Like I'm not gonna like go out of my way to make friends and talk to people. Like I'm very more to myself, but I feel like if I'm in a group of people where I know them really, really well, I think I could be more of an extrovert. But for the most part, I think I'm an introvert. And then I'm just gonna answer a couple off of my YouTube page. Also, you want to have a baby before you get married. I don't want to have a baby before I get married. I definitely want to get married first and be married for a little bit and enjoy like married life and then have a baby. But I am very excited to have a baby one day. You're 18 years old. I'm not, I'm 21. You're going to marry your boyfriend. I would definitely say Eddie and I are gonna get married one day. You've tried drugs before. I have never tried drugs before, actually. That you eat really healthy. I try to, but I definitely don't all the time. Like, I am not the kind of girl that like goes out to eat at a restaurant and is like, oh, I'll just have the salad or something like that. Like, I'm like, I'll take the pizza, I'll take the cheeseburger and french fries, I'll take the milkshake. Like, I'm that kind of girl, but I try to eat healthy for the most part. You don't travel often, but I think you enjoy traveling. I would say that's true, but I also think that's because I was in school for a long time and I'm getting ready to go back to school, so I think that's why I haven't like traveled a ton, but I definitely like traveled a decent amount, like at least once a year, if not a little bit more. And I do really love traveling. You got really good grades. In high school, I think I did get pretty good grades. Like, I feel like I've always just gotten pretty good grades, but I think a lot of that is like my upbringing. Like, my parents told me how important grades are, which made me try a little bit harder because they like enforced that in me, that grades are important, which I'm very thankful for. It made me take school a lot more seriously. I also think that I'm a little bit luckier in the aspect of I don't have to spend hours and hours studying to get something in my brain. I don't know how I'm that way, but like, I don't know, things just like kind of click in there sometimes. But I definitely think I'm more like book smart than street smart, so like I lack in that, but like I'm better at school and stuff, and I did pretty good in college, so. You played the flute. I did not play the flute, but I did play the viola in 5th grade. You do YouTube to become financially free. That's not why I do YouTube at all. I do YouTube because I love creating videos and I love interacting with you guys. You do YouTube because you really enjoy it, 100%. You've never had braces. I did have braces. If I can find some pictures, I'll like plop them up here for you guys. I had braces and I had a bite jumper, which you guys don't know what that is. Go look it up. It is like a huge thing in your mouth, basically. It's like these 2 metal bars that go like this. I had an 8mm overjet, which is basically like this, like I could literally fit my pinky in between my teeth, like where my top teeth were and my bottom teeth. I could literally fit my pinky. That's how big my overbite was. So I had a bite jumper. It's like the 2 metal bars, like I said, and it fixes your bite. And then I had braces also. But my teeth were never like that crooked. It was mostly just my bite. And I think this is the last one. You only have one ex-boyfriend. I don't only have one ex-boyfriend. I think I have 4 ex-boyfriends that I dated. Most of them, actually all of them, were pretty much in high school. 3 of them were not very serious, and I did have like 1 serious boyfriend before Eddie. And that is all of the assumptions that I'm going to be answering for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was a good way for you guys to like get to know me a little bit better, and I can like confirm or deny the things that you guys have assumed about me. I honestly had so much fun doing this. This was like such a fun video. If you guys enjoyed it, don't forget to subscribe by clicking down below. Give this video a thumbs up for me. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I'll link that right here. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.